His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief of the Updf made some changes in the leadership of the Updf. The incoming CDF is going to consolidate, I'm very sure, consolidate the achievements so far registered and take us to higher heights. We are working on research and development as an army, so I'm very sure he will see us put a lot of emphasis on that. Of course, the welfare question is a continuous one. General Mbadi has left when the housing project has taken off. A number of barracks have been built for brigades. And when General Muhoozi Kayinerugaba was CLF, he did oversee the implementation of this project. He's finding it now in high gear. I'm very sure he's going to superintend its successful completion. The issue of welfare has always been high on his agenda, so we see that also taking center stage in the work he's going to do. Further professionalization of the EPDF certainly is a continuous process, and I'm sure General Muhoozi Kayinerugaba is going to put a footprint on the successful completion of the professionalization process. Actually, the beginning of Special Forces was presidential protection combining with the airborne forces. That was an initiative of General Muhoozi Kayinerugaba when he was, I think, Lieutenant Colonel at that time. And he's been involved in combat in Central African Republic, in DRC, in South Sudan. He has done courses both within and outside the country. So he's well positioned to execute the duties of the Chief of Defense Forces. Deputy CDF has been an artillery officer mainly. Actually, in the operations against LRA, the Sudanese from Khartoum and the LRA knew Okidingo was a gun, because he was, as an artillery commander, he did a tremendous job in dealing a deadly blow to the LRA in the 90s. So General Okidingo has been mainly a career officer in the artillery, and he was appointed deputy CDF under General Muhoozi Kayinerugaba, and then force commander in Somalia of Artemis. So he's coming now deputize, the one he was deputizing as deputy CLF. They have worked together before, so they are going to make, I'm sure, a very good formidable team. The bottom line, there are places I think the commander-in-chief feels he needs the military energy. The military energy, in this case, I'm referring to the indefatigable character of the generals so far and the senior officers who have been deployed. Two, the discipline of the generals and military officers enables us to deliver wherever have been deployed without wastage or delaying of time. Three, when the military has done its job, its core mandate of combat operations, it's also supposed to participate in non-combat operations, what we call operations other than war. And so the commander-in-chief, in his prerogative, can pull us into the public domain to give a hand in order to achieve the desired end state for the country to achieve socio-economic transformation. Army Command involves the following. We have the Chief of Defense Forces as the overall commander and the controller of the UPDF. Then you have the land forces being commanded by the commander land forces, who is the lieutenant general by rank. Then you have the air force or air forces that are being commanded by Lieutenant General now Okidi. And then the Special Forces Command. Then we have the reserve forces commanded by Lieutenant General Charles Otema Awan. So there are 4 commands under the CDF. We put all our mind on how we want this army to be governed, to be managed, to be led in the establishment. So General MK, as is popularly known, is coming to implement now the establishment that we are starting to implement this year, effective its launch earlier this year at State House.